Greetings everyone, this is Connor from DagoraTV, and this is all the rumours and my personal predictions for the Bethesda E3 press conference at Sunday the 12th of June 2016. Okay, so this is the second one of my E3 predictions and filling up on rumours videos that I've been doing so far this year, and I'm going to be doing that for all the major conferences except for the PC gaming show, and also I won't be doing one for the Nintendo show, but I've been doing one for all the others, like the Ubisoft and the PlayStation and Microsoft and so on and so forth. And basically, this is the second one, and let's go straight into the rumours. The Bethesda conference is at 7 PM Pacific Standard Time, which is, if you're in the UK, like I am, that is at 3 AM on the 13th. So yeah, it's going to be a late night for me, and yeah, hopefully it's going to be as good as last year, which is going to be hard to see because, you know, there's going to be no, Fallout announcement that everyone had been waiting for a long time, but there's definitely a lot to be held. So, the first thing that I think is going to be taking, centre stage and be the main thing of the show is Dishonored 2. I think Dishonored 2, it's been around for a year. We've seen bits here and there and everything. We had that Dishonored fix last year with the Ultimate Edition, or the Enhanced Edition that they had, and also, bringing out, revealing Dishonored 2, saying, they're working on it, and revealing that it's got, a male and female protagonist. And hopefully we'll see more gameplay this year, and hopefully we'll actually get a release date, because it is said to be releasing this year. So it's very likely that they'll be coming out on stage, and this will probably be one of the first things that they announce, to be honest with you, because it's something that we're all expecting. It's not really a surprise, it's just something that we all want to know. Just get it out there, and then that'll be everything. So that'll be fantastic to hear. I also think, we'll get all these updates and all these thanks from Bethesda Game Studios, like Fallout numbers, the reception, thanks to all the people that, bought the game and things like that. Everything basically show how good the game has done, which is going to be interesting to see. And see how many players have retained over that amount of time. That'll be also good if they release those kind of numbers. But also, we'll probably get another DLC announcement. This would probably be the last amount of DLC, well, probably the last proper DLC. There'll probably maybe one or two other side things coming out as well. But we'll hopefully, see more Fallout DLC for everyone who, wants to play more Fallout 4, get there. More of the, really, because it's not probably going to be the last, Fallout game from Bethesda Game Studios for a long time. There's rumours of Obsidian making one, but Bethesda Game Studios, it looks like they're going to be taking a break from Fallout for the foreseeable future, which is, it's a bit sad, but, Fallout 4 sold well, and there's a lot of content there to be had, so there's definitely a lot to be enjoyed there. A big thing that I think could happen, a surprise of the conference, is I think Machine Games could come out and announce Wolfenstein 2, or Wolfenstein The New Order 2, as Wolfenstein The New Order, the first one, or the introduction of of the Wolfenstein franchise, went down a storm. It was a fantastic game, a lot of people loved it, and also the New Blood, the expansion that they had, also went down extremely well as well. So a lot of people wanted Wolfenstein 2. I'm one of those people. I would be very happy if they come out and announced it. Continuing with Blazkowicz's story and really going ahead of the cliffhanger, because, the game ended in a way of like, did he not, kind of thing. I don't really want to spoil it for anyone, but it was definitely a cliffhanger ending. And I hope it, if they do announce it, it maintains that style it had of going freaking everywhere and just killing everyone. It was a great, experience, a great game, to be honest with you. And, I'd love to see, it to be announced, maybe have the Dishonored treatment of announcing it this year, show a trailer or something, and then bring it out in 2017. That's, very likely, because there's been rumours flying around that Wolfenstein 2 is in development, pretty much been confirmed by one of the actresses who does mocap in the game. About a month ago, she said that she's about to work on a video game sequel that she worked on before, and she's only worked on one video game in the past, which was Wolfenstein. So, we putting two and two together, Wolfenstein 2 is happening, but will we find out about it this year? I think it's possible. It's the fact that Bethesda are having a press conference this year, kind of supports that they've got stuff to talk about, and hopefully Wolfenstein 2, will be something that will be there to, knock everyone out of the park, make everyone happy and go home satisfied. There's been a lot of rumours recently and a lot of news and a lot of people talking about a Skyrim remaster, and I've had a video about this a couple of days ago, so I'm not going to talk about this too much. If you wanted me to talk about that a bit more, go ahead and check out that video, but it's very likely that it's going to be happening, and hopefully it will for the people on the new consoles. Okay, so another sequel that is likely to occur is The Evil Within 2. And The Evil Within, the first one, didn't go down a storm. It wasn't well received. It's probably one of the only Bethesda games that hasn't gone down immensely well over these past few years, and they want to take a second stab at it, and hopefully they'll be able to work on what was wrong with the first Evil Within, to basically make it a much better experience, and hopefully people will give it a shot. Horror's not my thing, so I'll be staying well away from it, but it should, you know, come out and people hopefully will give it a go because it has got that Bethesda tag to it, and, you know, see what it's like, and we'll see what we get. Will we get a release date? I don't know. They might give it the Fallout treatment of, you know, announcing it and saying it's coming out in November, you know, October, November time, or it could be, you know, coming out early next year kind of thing. You know, Evil Within or, you know, any horror games, they always seem to kind of come out, you know, around the October time, you know, around Halloween. So that could happen. That might be a little surprise of the presentation. We'll also get, you know, other things, you know, like Doom DLC. We'll probably get maybe a Fallout DLC announcement, which would be good. You know, the Doom DLC is going to be interesting to see what's going to be added. Is it just going to be new kind of levels? Is it going to be maybe adding a bit more story to it? Because, you know, a lot of people have really loved the Doom single player for having that mayhem and being kind of crazy. And, you know, and really the game has been a massive callback to what Doom is, and, you know, it's satisfied a lot of fans and has really kind of blown everyone out of the water, the single player. The multiplayer, not so much, so maybe they'll be announcing things, you know, to, you know, change that. You maybe basically talk about the reception that the game's had as well, and hopefully we'll get a DLC announcement. That will be fantastic. But all in all, I think that they're things that are really pretty much expected from now than what we've got. That and probably an ESO expansion, another ESO expansion. They have them every 3 months now. They've just had Dark Brotherhood, so maybe, you know, Matt Firewall will come out on stage and announce something new that's going to be coming. That would be great, or maybe announce the year's plans or something like that. But something like that I can also see wait until QuakeCon, because that's normally when ESO takes center stage there and has a big show on. So I'd be interested to see if they do announce something, but, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't, but because really a huge amount of people, you know, they've tried a few times now to try and rope back players into ESL, and not all of them have gone down a huge, you know, way. They've not really gone down that well. People seem to come back for the expansions and then go away again once they've finished with them. So it's going to be interesting to see how they deal with ESO there. But the last thing I want to talk about is there's a little bit of a whiff of a rumour that's kind of been going around. I actually saw this on the games subreddit on Reddit, and there's rumours of Prey 2 coming back, but it's not going to be Prey 2, it's going to be completely reworked, and it's going to be, well, basically, it's going to be Prey 2 with a different name. They've reworked it, it's kind of gone through development hell. That was first revealed, I think, before Skyrim was revealed, actually, and that was, what, 5 years ago? So, you know, that's a long time that game's been kind of in development hell, so if that's coming back with, you know, completely reworked, it's gone through development hell, basically, and if it comes back with a bang, probably like Last Guardian did at last E3, then that'll be a good surprise for everyone, and we'll kind of leave people off at it now, and it wouldn't surprise me if that's the case, because, you know, there is enough here for a press conference, definitely, you know, there's really is enough, but to give it that extra bang, you know, Wolfenstein 2 could give it, but if they reveal Prey 2 and showcase it to everyone else, and I think everyone happy and get people talking about the conference like they did last year with Bethesda. So thanks a lot for watching the video, and, you know, I've got a few more of these, you know, press conference predictions, rumours, things to be coming out later on this weekend, and, you know, there's going to be a lot of E3 videos that I've been talking about so far, you know, maybe even 1 or 2 a day for the next week. It's going to be kind of crazy the amount that's going to be coming out. I basically dedicated my channel to E3. Any Elder Scrolls news obviously is going to take first step, because my channel is kind of revolving a little bit around that series, so, you know, it's going to be definitely talking about a lot about E3, so definitely stick to the channel. And follow me on Twitter as well if you want my immediate reactions to everything, which is going to be a lot of fun to do. So also comment below what you think is going to be happening at the Bethesda press conference. You think, you know, there's going to be that surprise of Prey 2 or Wolfenstein 2 coming out? What do you think? What do you expect to happen? And would you be kind of disappointed, you know, if it didn't have that surprise factor of Evil Within 2 or Wolfenstein 2 and just basically announced everything that we're expecting? You know, does it need that surprise and everything? So make sure you subscribe to keep ahead and keep a track of all my videos that I've got coming out at a later date, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.